Hi, and thank you for coming to my channel if it's your first time. If not, thanks for coming back. I want to try something new. I want to ask you guys what you prefer. Do you like it when I talk and go slow and you guys can see what I'm doing and I just tell you row by row and you pause and do what you have to do? Or do you like it better when I do the text on screen row by row? I might try to do a little bit of both this time, and if you guys like that better, then let me know. I'm trying to grow. I want to make tutorials, but I don't really have the things to do it. So if you want to support me, please, please follow, like, and subscribe and hit all those buttons. Read over this, and we will get started in a few seconds. To begin, we are going to do our waistband. I am going to chain up 10 and I want mine to be 9 half double crochets across. So you can do as thick or thin you want your band to be, but I am chaining up 10 and then I am going to place a half double crochet in the second chain from my hook. Here we go. And each chain all the way down. I am going to stay with you because once I start the next row and we go through it, that's what you're going to do on every row all the way until it can go around the largest part of where you're going to pull up your body. So whether it's your bum, your waist, whatever. It could be your legs. You could have some strong legs that I'm jealous of. But here we go. All righty. And thank you guys for coming back if, you know, this is your second time or whatever. All right. So here we go. We're going to do that repeat. We're going to chain one and turn. So for every row, we're going to just do a half double crochet back loop across. And then we're going to chain one and turn. Then we're going to slip stitch it together and I will meet you back. Okay? All righty. Now we are going to begin to make our shorts. So chain one, turn, and we are just going to place single crochets around. Remember that we want it to be in a multiple of 2 plus 1, so just an odd number because that's what we need for the textured look. I try to do, I had seen or heard, or maybe my grandma taught me, but there were valleys and peaks. And when you're looking at your waistband, you can see like a peak, which is a high spot, and then a valley, which is like a low spot. And I tend to make all of my single crochets in a valley and in a peak. But you do what you do, and I will meet you back. All right, so this is the repeat round. This is what we're going to be doing all the way down till we want to split our pant legs, and then we're going to continue it on our pant legs. So we're going to chain one, we're going to turn, we're going to start with a half double crochet in the first stitch, then a slip stitch in the next, half double crochet in the next stitch, slip stitch in the next. And we are going to half double crochet and slip stitch our way all the way down, and that multiple you should end up on a slip stitch so that when we chain one and turn, we can start there over that slip stitch. So I will meet you back. Okay, so now we are going to chain one and turn, and we are going to place a half double crochet in that slip stitch, and then a slip stitch in that half double crochet. And we're just going to half double crochet and slip stitch in each stitch all the way around, chain one and turn. We're going to keep doing this and trying it on. I placed 3 increases on my 4th row, I believe. And basically an increase was when I did a slip stitch, I would add a half double crochet and a slip stitch into the same stitch. And I only needed to do that. If you need help with increases, I can make a video. They're easy. I might have one, but I haven't done one that was like a pattern like that. So to make the increase, you're gonna choose whether you want to do it in a half double crochet space or a slip stitch space. And you are just gonna add a whole half double crochet and slip stitch into it. So if it's a slip stitch space, you put a slip stitch, half double crochet, slip stitch. It's a half double crochet space, you do a half double crochet, slip stitch, half double crochet. Alrighty, well, happy stitching. This is pretty much the for me the longest part because my hips are wide. I can't even talk. I'm just talking to talk. All right, I'll meet you guys back. Right, to make the pant legs, you're going to make a chain that comfortably will reach from your behind to the front. Mine, I did 14 chains. I literally put it on and I had chain 10 and then I added chains while I was like wearing it. It was a struggle, but I did it. So that's what we're going to do. And then we are going to attach on the other side of our pants, which you just fold your pants in half and you can mark it with a stitch marker. But I just fold mine in half. I see where the middle is, and I just slip look at me. I'm just gonna slip my hook in, and there we go. And we have now completed that part. And on to making our pant legs. I'll probably make one with you, and then you can make the other one. So we chain one and turn, and guess what we're gonna do? We're going to start with our half double crochet slip stitches. And when you get like through the chain, and you do your half double crochet slip stitch, half double crochet slip stitch, and you're all the way there, you should be able to see where your half double crochet or slip stitch is. I always look, I place a stitch marker because when I'm doing my pant legs, I seem to just keep going round and round and round and I don't slip stitch together and it happens. I don't do that really with the body of them. I don't know why. But anyways, so when we get through and you get to the actual like body, you'll be able to see and you'll place your half double crochet over that slip stitch or a slip stitch and a half double crochet, whatever you need to do. So we are just going to basically do what we did for our like the body of our shorts, but now we're just doing small little circles for our legs. I will meet you back. Once you have your pant leg as long as you want it, you are going to place a single crochet around because we are getting ready to just do this little simple edging. So we are single crocheting around right now, and then I will meet you back. All right, and now we are going to chain one turn, and we are going to do what is called the crab stitch, which is instead of going left to right, we're, wait, we usually go when we're crocheting left. We're going the opposite way. So you see, I'm going right to left. So you're going to go to the stitch to your right, and you're going to make a single crochet in each of those stitches. It's called the crab stitch. I'm trying to show it to you, but yeah, you see, I'm going into the right. I grab it. I'm going to have two on my hook, and then I'm pull through. And I'm just going to do that around. So it's single crochet, but backwards, and it gives you this little twisty look. Trust the process. When I did it the first time, I was like, oh my gosh, what am I doing? And it looks so ugly. And then I did it, and I loved it. So just trust me. And then we are going to try on our pants, and you are going to grab some stitch markers so you can mark where you want your front to be. And then we are going to continue on making our overalls. top of our overalls, we're going to continue doing our half double crochet slip stitch pattern as wide and as high as you'd like them to go. I did the same on the front and the back. You can make the back skinnier, you can make the front skinnier, one wider, whatever you want. And to do my straps, I just attached at the top of each triangle and I created a chain. I slip stitched down. I also did a single crochet border. I actually did that all in one go. I made a strap, I slip stitched down, I single crocheted across the top of my top, and then I made my strap. I chained 60, I slip stitched down, I single crocheted. I continued doing that, making straps at every corner of the rectangles because you need 4 straps. And you are done and finished. I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for being here.